From rebel leader to first vice president. Although not a first for Dr. Riek Machar and South Sudan, mediators to the peace agreement that led to the formation of the Transitional Government of National Unity are cautiously optimistic that this time the peace will hold.
Now the time for them to use their mental guns and not physical guns is now in order to heal the nation and develop the newest African, the newest country in the world, the Republic of South Sudan.
Years of conflict have left the country's economy on its knees and a population on the brink of starvation, leaving donors no option but to remain engaged in the country. Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta's special envoy to South Sudan says this includes using the carrot and stick method to ensure the leaders remain committed to lasting peace.
We need to meet Southern Sudanese halfway. They are busy forming their government. We also want the international community to support them. The moment they impose sanctions on leaders, that is a negative energy. That's negative energy. So we hope again these sanctions regimes will be dealt away with as soon as they demonstrate goodwill, proper governance, the rule of law, adherence to the rule of law. Then sanctions should also disappear.
The 2018 peace agreement proposes the formation of a hybrid court to hold to account those accused of committing atrocities during the 6-year war. But will this affect the country's fragile peace?
That must be a very contentious subject if our own experience here as a country is anything to go by. And yet it has to be dealt with. I know that on the 15th of next month, they have called for a national dialogue conference. And we want to be able to encourage them. You know, the example South Africa, when they had to look at the history, what is it that hurt them over the years, the apartheid years, yeah, and they had to deal with that. Open discussion where citizens can weep for injustice admitted against their fellow human beings. It's important that we delve into those issues. It is never helpful to brush them aside. So if they wrote that in the agreement, which is true, yeah, hybrid courts to see who was responsible for what killing, I think is important. But I think of greater importance is the commitment to have national dialogue around these issues.
The hybrid court is the most viable option for justice and accountability. And I think one thing we need to disabuse ourselves of as the world and South Sudanese leaders themselves more specifically is the idea that justice and peace are somehow mutually exclusive.
At least 400,000 people have been killed in the 6-year conflict and millions are displaced inside the country as well as in neighboring countries. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.